in this larger context. And I'm also going to try to be very brief, which means I'll skip over a lot of pieces that might need explication. Hopefully, if we have enough time for a discussion, we can have a discussion around the many important issues that have already been raised by Ashley and will be raised in the rest of the session. Just briefly, when the United States went into Iraq, and without documenting this, I would say we can outline it as having 5 specific goals as part of the invasion of Iraq. Number 1 is the larger goal that Ashley has already talked about, which is the establishment and consolidation of U.S. hegemony over what they used to call the arc of instability. So the greater Middle East, you might say, extending all the way over to the borders of China and all the way through the Horn of Africa, that happens to contain virtually all the oil, exportable oil in the world. Right? And it's not accidental that that's what the arc of instability was labeled. It wasn't that unstable until the U.S. got started. It's a lot more unstable now. Iraq, the attack on Iraq was part and parcel of this larger policy, and was seen by the theorists of the policy as the key moment when that hegemony and that political and military domination of the U.S. in that region would be established. And to give you just an idea of how concrete they were, one of the slogans that was current in Washington, at least in neoconservative circles in Washington, was, "Oh, anybody can conquer Baghdad. Real men want to conquer Tehran." So that was a current in the hallway commentary, which is expressive of the idea of what this military invasion was going to accomplish. And Iraq was supposed to become the military hub of the U.S. presence. And from the very beginning, from months before, the number was 50,000 troops. It's no accident there are now 50,000 troops there, right? Well, there's not actually 50,000 troops. There's more like 125,000 troops, because there's 75,000 mercenaries. What do they call them these days? Contractors, right? So when all those 50,000 troops are withdrawn, if they are withdrawn, there'll still be plenty of U.S. presence there. Third, they were looking for Iraq to become a strong ally of the United States, especially with regard to Iran, but also with regard to the Middle East. They were trying to make Iraq into what the Shah was